Ancient wisdom. 50 painful lessons I paid for with tears. So you don't have to regret them. At 30, I ruined my life. Not in a single day, but through small choices I believed were harmless. I thought I was still young, that I had time, that I would always have another chance to fix things. I ignored simple rules of life because they sounded too familiar, too old, too ordinary. I wasn't serious about discipline. I didn't respect myself. I dismissed life lessons that others had paid dearly to learn. No one forced me. No one deceived me. I walked that path willingly, with the foolish confidence that I would be different. I chose what was easy over what was right, emotion over principle, avoidance over confrontation. And the most dangerous part was this: everything seemed fine for a long time. No major accidents. No immediate collapse. Just a slow weakening each day that I didn't even notice, until I looked back at an age when I should have been steadier, clearer, freer. That was when I finally understood. Ignoring the rules of life doesn't hurt you immediately. It simply makes you pay when it's already too late to turn back. Pain doesn't arrive while you're making mistakes. It arrives much later. It arrives when you realize you traded away too much for things that no longer matter. I used to believe that trying a little harder was enough. More work hours, more patience, more times ignoring my own emotions. But no one told me this: you can do everything right and still live the wrong life. I slowly lost my confidence, not from one big failure, but from many small failures I chose to ignore. I began doubting myself every time I had to make a decision. I feared choosing wrong. I feared responsibility. And the scariest part was this: I got used to that feeling. I looked at people my age who knew who they were, where they were going, and why they lived the way they did. And I didn't. At that point, life lessons were no longer words. They became the emptiness at night, the exhaustion I couldn't name, the question repeating in my mind: when exactly did I go wrong? No one sees this kind of pain, but those who live through it understand it deeply. It isn't loud. It quietly eats away at you every day. More than 2,000 years ago, Lao Tzu left behind a very short sentence. So short that many people read it and move on. He who does not know contentment will remain poor, no matter how much he has. I didn't understand this before. I thought contentment was self-comfort for failures, a philosophy for people afraid to dream big. I was wrong. Lao Tzu wasn't talking about money. He was talking about control over desire. I always wanted more success, more recognition, more proof that I wasn't inferior to anyone else. But the more I had, the more I lacked. Lack of calm, lack of focus, lack of the sense of enough needed to stop and live. From that ancient line, I learned a very short rule of life. If you don't place limits on your desires, life will place limits on you. Limits through exhaustion, limits through breakdowns, limits through prices you never expected to pay. This is a rule I learned too late, not from books, but after going too far down the road of never enough. Ancient wisdom doesn't teach you to give up. It teaches you to stop at the right time, before life forces you to stop in a far more painful way. Now I want you to pause for a moment, not to listen to me, but to look directly at yourself. Ask yourself honestly, do you constantly feel lacking? Lacking money, lacking time, lacking motivation, lacking something vague you believe. Once you have it, life will finally be better. Are you postponing what truly matters because you think it's not the right time yet? Postponing discipline, postponing taking care of yourself, postponing living by your own values. Are you living by rules you consciously chose, or by expectations others quietly placed on you? I used to be exactly like that, always believing I needed one more step, one more achievement, one more approval before allowing myself to stop and feel enough. But the truth is this: if you don't learn enough from within, nothing on the outside will ever fill the gap. This isn't an accusation, it's a mirror. Because if you see yourself in these words, you may be standing very close to where I once stood, right before the price began to appear. I wish I could say everything collapsed in an instant, but it didn't. It collapsed slowly, slow enough that I didn't notice, slow enough that I believed I was still fine. I continued living by old habits, continued ignoring life's rules I thought I could learn later, until my body spoke. Fatigue that didn't disappear after sleep. A mind constantly tense. Joy turning into something rare. Then relationships began to crack, not through major conflicts, but through quiet distance. That was when I learned a bitter truth. You cannot live wrongly for years and expect consequences never to come. Life's rules don't punish you immediately. They give you time. And that time is what makes the price more expensive. Learn early, and the cost is discomfort. Changing habits, facing yourself. Learn late, and the cost is health. Relationships that never return to what they were. Years you can never reclaim. I learned too late. You don't have to. There is no day labeled the day you ruined your life. There is only one day when you look back and realize you've gone too far to turn back easily. I remember that feeling clearly. Not panic, not despair, but a quiet sadness that suffocates. Sadness from knowing many rules of life I understand now should have been learned 10 years earlier. Sadness because life lessons are no longer theory. They have become scars. No one forced me down that path, and that is what hurts the most. I had choices, and I didn't choose. Now the question isn't whether you understand what I'm saying. It's what you will do with it. You can ignore this video. I ignored many warnings too, and I paid the price. Or you can stop right now and ask yourself honestly, if you keep living this way, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, are you heading where you truly want to go? Life doesn't ask whether you're intelligent. It asks whether you're brave enough to choose earlier, or whether you'll wait until regret becomes the only option. That choice is yours.